Mastering Emotions, 10 Tips for Emotional Intelligence and Stability. Hey there, welcome back to our channel. Today we're delving into a topic that's crucial for anyone looking to improve their personal and professional relationships, enhance their career prospects, and simply enjoy a more balanced and contented life. Emotional intelligence and stability. Emotional intelligence is the key to understanding both ourselves and others, enabling us to manage our emotions in positive ways, communicate effectively, empathize with others, overcome challenges, and diffuse conflict. It goes beyond mere emotional awareness. It involves a practical application of that awareness in our daily lives, making it a pivotal skill in any endeavor we undertake. But how do we cultivate this invaluable skill? Fear not, because that's exactly what we're here to explore. We're bringing you 10 transformative tips that will guide you on the path to mastering your emotional intelligence. So, grab a notebook, find a comfortable spot, and get ready to begin a journey to a more emotionally intelligent and stable you. It's a journey that promises not only personal growth, but also a deeper connection to the world around you. Let's get started. Tip number 1, tune into your feelings. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and totally lose touch with how we're really feeling. But hey, that's where this tip comes in handy. Set yourself a little reminder throughout the day, maybe with an alarm on your phone, to just pause and check in with yourself. Take a few deep breaths and ask yourself, hey, how am I feeling right now? Now here's the key part. Really pay attention to what's going on inside. Notice where in your body you're feeling those emotions and what they actually feel like. Are you tense in your shoulders? Butterflies in your stomach? By doing this regularly, you start to build up that emotional awareness muscle, making it easier to tap into how you're feeling throughout the day. Tip number 2, watch your actions. Okay, moving on to watching how you roll. Yep, it's time to become your own personal detective and observe your behavior. So while you're getting all zen with your emotional check-ins, also take a little mental note of how you're behaving. Pay attention to how you act when certain emotions come knocking at your door. Are you snapping at people when you're stressed? Maybe withdrawing when you're feeling down? Here's the deal. Once you start noticing these patterns, you can start to make some real changes. Because guess what? Being aware of how you react to your emotions is the first step to managing them like a pro. Tip number 3, challenge your opinions. All right, let's drop a truth bomb now. We all live in our own little opinion bubbles. Yep, it's true. With social media, news feeds, and echo chambers galore, it's super easy to surround ourselves with people who think just like us. But here's the thing, that can be a bit of a trap. So, what's the solution? It's simple. Burst that bubble. Yep, I'm talking about questioning your own opinions. Now, I know it sounds kind of scary, but trust me, it's worth it. Take some time to seek out different perspectives, even if they totally challenge what you believe to be true. Maybe read an article from a news source you don't usually check out, or have a chat with someone who sees the world differently than you do. Why does this matter? Well, by opening yourself up to new ideas, you're not only expanding your mind, but you're also becoming more understanding of others. Tip number 4, own your feelings. Moving on to taking responsibility for your feels. Yep, it's time to step up and own it. Your emotions? Yeah, they're all you, baby. And once you start accepting that, oh boy, things start to change. Blaming other people or outside circumstances for how you feel, that's a dead end. But when you start taking responsibility for your own emotions and behavior, that's when the magic happens. Suddenly, you're in the driver's seat of your own life, steering towards happiness and fulfillment. Tip number 5, celebrate the good stuff. Now let's talk about something super important, celebrating the wins. Yep, we're talking about taking a moment to bask in the glow of those positive moments in life. Now, why is this such a big deal? Well, let me break it down for you. When we take the time to celebrate the good stuff, something magical happens. We start to cultivate a mindset of gratitude and positivity. And guess what? That positivity doesn't just stay confined to those awesome moments. It spills over into every aspect of our lives. Research even shows that folks who make a habit of celebrating the positive are not only happier, but they're also more resilient when life throws them a curveball. So go ahead, give yourself a pat on the back, throw a little party, or simply take a moment to say, hey, I did a darn good job today. Tip number 6, face the negative. Okay, let's get real for a sec. Life isn't always sunshine and rainbows. Yep, we've all been there, dealing with those not-so-great feelings like sadness, anger, or frustration. But here's the thing, ignoring those negative emotions, not gonna cut it. Instead, we gotta face them head-on. Yep, I'm talking about reflecting on the not-so-great stuff too. Why? Because understanding why we feel negative is crucial for personal growth and resilience. Tip number 7, just breathe. Okay, let's talk about stress. We've all been there, right? Life gets hectic, things get crazy, and suddenly, we're feeling like we're about to explode. But hey, before you go Hulk smashing everything in sight, here's a little reminder. Don't forget to breathe. Yep, you heard me right. Sometimes when the pressure's on, all you need is a good old deep breath to bring you back to center. So next time you feel like you're about to lose it, hit pause and take a moment to just breathe. Maybe splash some cold water on your face, step outside for a breath of fresh air, or whip up your favorite calming beverage. Why does this work? Well, it's all about giving yourself a chance to hit the reset button. By taking a moment to cool off and collect your thoughts, you're giving yourself the power to respond to the situation in a way that's calm, collected, and totally badass. Tip 8, positivity is key. Okay, let's talk about the power of positive thinking. Yep, it's time to flip that mindset switch and embrace the sunny side of life. Because guess what? Maintaining a positive and optimistic outlook is the secret sauce to staying motivated and kicking butt when those inevitable setbacks come your way, and trust me, they will. It's all about how you choose to react. Instead of seeing them as failures, see them as valuable learning opportunities. Yep, every stumble is just a chance to dust yourself off and come back even stronger. And hey, here's another pro tip. Surround yourself with positive, well-motivated people. Yep, you heard me right. Birds of a feather flock together and all that jazz. So ditch the Debbie Downers and opt for a squad that lifts you up, cheers you on, and believes in your dreams as much as you do. Tip number 9, open your heart. It's time to tear down those emotional walls and let a little vulnerability shine through. Because guess what? Offering a sincere exchange or sign of empathy can be as simple as opening up and sharing a piece of yourself. The next time someone shares their experiences with you, don't just nod along and offer sympathetic platitudes. Nope, dig a little deeper. Take a moment to connect with their story by sharing a similar experience of your own. Now I know, opening yourself up can feel a bit scary at first, but trust me, it's worth it. Not only does it create a deeper connection between you and the other person, but it also lays the foundation for a stronger emotional stability. Tip number 10, it's a journey, not a destination. Alright, last but definitely not least, remember that emotional intelligence is a lifelong journey. Yep, you heard me right. It's not a one-and-done kind of deal. Nope, it's something that requires continual growth and improvement, kinda like a fine wine or a really good cheese. So what does this mean for you? Well, it means cut yourself some slack, my friend. Developing emotional intelligence takes time, patience, and yeah, a whole lot of trial and error. But every step you take, every stumble, every victory, it's all part of the process. So embrace the journey, celebrate your wins, learn from your losses, and keep on growing. Because guess what? The more you practice, the better you'll become at navigating the crazy, beautiful mess that we call life. Thanks for watching our video on mastering emotions with these 10 tips for emotional intelligence and stability. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay emotionally empowered.